September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and I have cancer. I was 12 years old when I got diagnosed.
September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Behind every gold ribbon is a child, a teenager, or a young adult living with this story of resilience, loss, and creativity. At Life on Pause, we believe those stories need to be heard. Today, you'll meet Ariana and Tony, two survivors who turn their experiences into designs that spread hope and awareness. Their art isn't just about t-shirts and stickers, it's about carrying the voices of young people into the world.
The reason there's Childhood Cancer Awareness Month is because it needs to be stated to the public. It needs to be known that it does happen. And let's be aware of that and do what we can to find a cure.
For Ariana, awareness started with an unexpected letter, an invitation to design a shirt that could represent thousands of children like her.
I got the letter, and there was a contest to do a design. And last year, mine got picked, and I wanted to try again. I was shocked because I didn't think I would get it 2 years in a row. But I was excited because it's going to be cool seeing everyone walk around with my design on their shirt. Well, I have a music note and a crayon for music therapy and art therapy because they've played a big part in my journey. And then just like a duck and a bear, because babies, kids. There was a baby that I would hang out with one of my admissions. I met two of my very close friends when I first got diagnosed, and we had the same diagnosis. And for a while, we went through all the same things. Like, we had the same treatment plan and had the same surgeries. And she liked art and he liked games, so.
Every symbol on Ariana's ribbon carries a memory. Some are joyful, like the therapy sessions that kept her busy. Others are heavy, remembering friends she lost along the way. Tony, too, found a way to turn awareness into art. His design wasn't for a shirt, but for a sticker. Something small that could travel anywhere.
The gold ribbon and the Fight Like a Kid just really stuck out to me. And I know it's really heavy on the heart sometimes, so having the heart in the middle was really kind of a big representation of how it can weigh on people's hearts. What it was like for me to share my sticker, it was really interesting, I'd say at the least, because I was able to hand them out in the clinic. I was able to give it to some of the nurses, and some of the nurses that were there I've known since I was first diagnosed. So it's just kind of surreal, I guess, to come back and see them still there, still helping, still doing what they need to help kids get cured. And I also got to meet the first place winner. It was just so great to meet her, and it means a lot to me that I got to hug them and meet them both in person.
A shirt and a sticker may seem simple, but they start conversations that spread awareness far beyond the hospital walls.
The conversation, if a patient has put that on their water bottle and a friend sees it, the friend might not know what the yellow ribbon stands for, so it might be a good way for the patient to explain to their friend what it's about and help spread it and spread the awareness of childhood cancer awareness.
I just want people to wear it proudly, I guess. Yeah.
For both Ariana and Tony, awareness isn't just about a month. It's about the reality of living life after a cancer diagnosis.
I think it's a lot more than people think. Like, you have to miss school. And I was pretty much thrown into a hospital. And then I was playing sports. Can't do that now. Like you can't go to the mall without it being a risk of getting sick. And just appointments is a lot. Like, I go twice a week. Like, I guess it takes away from, like, childhood almost. Like,
What I wish people knew about life after cancer was the fact that those who've had it, or maybe even still have it, they might have some memories that are kind of rough on the surface. They don't like remembering. They're kind of traumatic, but they try to just push them down deep into a hole and keep them out of their head. But somehow somebody who might not know might say something or bring something up that'll make them have that memory again. So, and always be nice, because you never know if somebody's suffering suffering or having a bad day.
I always have liked art. It takes up time. Like, for me in the hospital, it would take up time. And I guess, I can express some stuff through that. So, like, the shirt has meaning. And it has a backstory, which means something to me. Throughout chemo, like, the first year, we made pretty much all the nurses on the floor shirts with a design. We got a cricket, and we made our own shirts. It was a line. It said "keep moving forward," and it had the symbol like for that. It had an arrow, and on the one R, like to keep moving forward, it was a leg. It's part of my diagnosis. I like to look on the positive side of things. Like, don't make the best out of what you have. Like, I guess don't give up. Everyone says that though, but keep going with a good thought process. I like to end up with something that I'm proud of.
For Ariana, creativity became a way to push forward, to stay positive, and to give her journey meaning. For Tony, sharing his sticker was a way to spark conversations and remind people that childhood cancer is real and that the survivors carry their stories for life. Childhood Cancer Awareness Month reminds us that every ribbon, every design, and every story brings us closer to understanding and hope. At Life on Pause, we're honored to share their voices, because awareness begins when we listen.